billions of cicada insects after 17 years underground here. They will be coming out of the ground in just few days. How will they find if it is 17 years? Why do they live 17 years under the ground, then they live only 4 weeks above the ground? Let's find answers. This is what the life cycle of cicada insects look like. Below the ground level, like a foot or two, they feed on the sap on the tree roots for 17 years. Then when the temperature reaches around 64 to 65 degrees inside the ground at their location, then they all start to come out. So in this area, this is almost mid-May, the temperatures did not reach high. For the temperature to reach around 65 degrees inside the ground, the temperature above should be at least 80 or 90 degrees, which is going to happen this week. So once they hit the temperature, the millions and billions of them all start to emerge slowly out. Then they start to crawl up the tree trunks. Then they leave their outer skin layer, which will be stick to these trees. Then they come out of those shells. Then they will stretch their wings. Then they can fly. Then they live only around 4 weeks trying to find their mates and to reproduce. Then they lay the eggs on the branches of the trees. Then they will die. Once those eggs will hatch, the larvae will fall down on the ground. Then those babies will start to dig in and go underground for another 17 years. How will they find if it is 17 years? There are a lot of species on this earth which are guided by the magnetism, the sunrises, sunsets, full moons, or they track the stars to count the time and the direction. But these cicadas, the way they find that it's been 17 years is based on the roots of the trees. In the summertime, the roots of the trees pump a lot of water from the ground to the above. In the wintertime, they pump very less water up because there is no leaves in the wintertime. So they do track this cycle of water. So they count those cycles to find when is 17 years. So why do they have to stay 17 years inside the ground? There is a technique called predator satiation, which means that some of the species, they reproduce all at once and they come in thousands and millions and billions so that they can successfully reproduce and pass on their genes to the next generation, and they will be able to survive even after being eaten by so many predators. It is the kind of a technique for the survival. So they come in big numbers. Even after all the predators eat them, still there are millions and millions of them left to reproduce. The predators that eat these cicadas are the rabbits, birds, pets, turtles, frogs, snakes, whatnot. Whatever species eat non-veg, they like these cicadas. So many of them will be eaten by their predators, including humans. Humans also eat these cicadas as a delicacy. Even the house pets like cats and dogs, they also like these cicadas. These cicadas will not harm anyone. They will not bite. They will not destroy any of the crops or the leaves or the trees. There are more advantages than disadvantages. The advantages are being when they come out of the ground, they make holes in the ground, so many of them, which will help the water and the minerals to seep in, which will aerate the soil. That will make the roots of all the trees and the grass and all the plant life to grow even stronger. So that is one of the advantages. When they live for just 4 weeks and die, the nitrogen-rich bodies will become the fertilizer for this environment. We may hate them only for the reason that they look ugly and also they make a lot of noise. The noise levels are like 80 decibels to 100 decibels, like a lawnmower and a jet aeroplane passing by. So it will be very loud. I'm going to find them coming out live from underground after 17 years. So I'm trying to find an area where the land is not being developed within 17 years. So all this community around here is built just around 15 years. For example, in this community, I have this tree. This tree is around a foot diameter. So the probably age would be around 10 to 15 years. So this tree will not qualify for the cicada insects to be coming out from the roots of this tree. So I need to find the older trees which are 17 years or older to see the cicadas coming out live. I'm going to head into little forest here to see if the trees over there are 17 years older or more. So there is a tree here which has been cut. So if you see here, if you start counting the rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just in 1 inch, it is showing 10 rings, which means that 1 inch is around 10 years of the age of this tree. So, but look, the rings are very, very close in the edge. So this itself probably would be around 10 years. So this is another 10 years. So this tree probably would be definitely more than 20 years. So looks like all these trees are older than 17 years. So I should be able to definitely find them live when they're coming out from the roots of the tree. We should be seeing some holes or burrows down here when they come out. So there is nothing seems to be here yet, and we just need to wait for 2 more days probably. I'm so excited because this happened back in 2004. Imagine what you were doing in 2004 and where you have been. At least myself did not see the last cycle because I was not in East Coast. So follow my next video because I will be tracking them coming out of the ground as they crawl up to shed their skins. And as they stretch their wings, we will track their mating rituals. Then we will try to see their eggs and larvae and the cycle of going down under the ground for another 17 years. This event happens in the east coast of US and also in some of the mid-US states. So I am so excited. Follow me. Beautiful world through my eyes. It's an entertainment with education.